What she got, Brandy?
She likes to get
Lily.
pieces of wood. Give me that.
Oh, she grabbed that shit. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're gonna walk over to the horses and talk to you guys about, did we make a big mistake getting mini horses? I like to call them mini ponies. Brandy, they're mini horses, I think.
Yes. You think you're calling little ponies?
They're little ponies because that's what the girls envision as ponies, and they're little. Let's walk over here and we'll talk about Eddie and Chief a little bit.
Little bodies, big attitudes.
Who's got the bigger attitude?
Eddie.
Because he's just not trained.
That's an easy question.
Well, Hayden gave you guys quite a bit this morning.
Wow.
They like to scrape it and all that.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Hey.
What happened to you?
What's he again, little man? They got flies around him today.
Someone broke our fly spray bottle.
I know. We need to get another one just to fill it up
I can just get a
rag or something.
Well, yeah, people recommended that too, just putting it on a rag.
Yeah.
So. Hi, sugar. You want me to go
I
get a
haven't
rag?
given them a treat in a couple days because I've been kind of just didn't want to. People say you go spoil them. All these horse experts.
Yeah, well, I saw someone yesterday. It was a good idea when they were in the pen or the shelter, and you called them over when they came. You could give them one
Give them a little
because they're
treat.
listening. Hi, sugars.
Oh, Eddie.
Hey,
Should we give you back?
I've been reading other comments. Like, it makes sense why if you reach for their head, they kind of because they can't see you as much. Yeah. I want to go get a rag real fast.
Okay. Brandy's in. Go get a rag. Yeah, you can.
Because I don't want those to be on there.
Hey, Chief, you've been the one that's been trained the most. It's not that you're the better one. It's just that Eddie just hasn't been trained as well as Chief. So I actually have some round bells lined up to get. I'm going to get a round bell feeder. We were doing the square bells, but as much as they eat, they could probably eat one of these square bells every 3 to 4 days, which is quite a bit because we don't have a grazing area for them. First day of fall, we got a 1/4 acre lot for them. We're going to expand their pasture or whatever you want to call it. It's really not pasture. We have to clear it and then plant some seed and all that. By spring next year, we should have a big area for them to really roam around and expand on our animals here on the homestead. But today, when Brandy gets back, we just want to talk to you guys about, did we make a mistake getting mini ponies? Do we regret it? Should we give Eddie back and keep Chief? When Brandy gets back, we'll talk a little bit about that. Do what, Brandy?
I think I came up with a horse hack.
Hey, that's my sock.
We have all these socks that don't have matches. Here we go.
Oh, let's try it. You want to get in there and I'll give them a little bit of grain. I haven't grained them in a couple
but you're
days
gonna
either.
have to put this on my hand.
All right, hold on.
Hi, sweeties.
Put your hand over here.
Little horse hack for you guys.
Put it right here.
It's probably just gonna soak into the sock.
Well, yeah, that's the point of it.
We might ought to do it when I'm in there.
We'll give you guys a little bit. You can't get it?
Hopefully this doesn't say don't get it on your
Do Eddie
skin.
first.
He paused.
Don't let him kick you, Brandy. Oh, he's wanting some feed.
Oh my gosh. You're crazy.
That's the first time you've done that. All right, see if you can get Eddie some.
No. There's so many.
There you go. That'll probably work, actually. I don't think it needs a whole lot. It's just that smell. You smashed a few of them. Chief, you've never done that before.
Don't do that. That's
I think
nice.
what it was, when they have the grain and feed, they start pawing. They get anxious. Yeah.
Hey, scoot over.
Let me get over here because
Scoot over to your bowl, please. Come here, Eddie.
I need to fill their water up and clean it out. That's like a 2-time-a-day deal with that. I want to get another one of these, Brandy. He's not having any of it.
It's just frustrating when they don't understand, like, hey, I'm helping you. Come here.
See, Chief will let you.
I'm not going to hurt you, baby. No, that's yours. Come here, honey. Come on. Come on, here's your feet. I'm not trying to do anything to you besides help you.
He thinks you're going to try to rope him, I think.
I'm not going to do anything. Come here. Come here. Baby.
Don't hurt your finger.
It's frustrating.
Well, he can just have flies on him. You can get
I'm
Chief.
like, my goodness.
You got to use your tail, Eddie. Oh, he's sneaking up behind you, Brandy.
We're not playing that game. Okay, Pat.
Chief wants some bad, but he's like, I don't trust any of you guys.
Who, Eddie?
For Eddie, I mean, Eddie wants some. Look at these two over here.
Here, give me a treat. Give me a treat.
No, yep.
Come
I'll
here,
get it
baby.
for you.
I'm not going to hurt you. I'm trying to get the flies off of you, okay?
You got a good wipe on him, I think. That might take care of it for now.
Yeah, there was a lot focused on the right on
You
his
want to
back.
get Chief a little bit more since he'll let you? Save your old sock. Put it in the feed bin over here.
I'm ashamed of you trying to kick me.
I think it was just instinct. He's like, don't get my feed. And here comes Eddie. Eddie's like, all right, now it's time to eat. We had our squirt ball working. We just squirt them.
Yeah, someone didn't break it.
I just squirted the pigs like you said. This is the worst I've ever seen flies on pigs and everything. Look at this pig over here, Brandon. There's a bunch of flies on it too.
They have been.
I've never seen it like this before. So we've had like bigger horse flies come about this summer than normal. Like I've never seen. There's like a bunch of flies on.
Our neighbor said that, remember?
Yeah, this is crazy. There's a bunch of them. And the horse flies, I'm pretty sure they bite. I know they bite.
And then they
but then leaves a little sore and then all the flies are hitting them.
Yep.
See them, Brandy?
I know. I don't know what to do.
You can get in there and you can pet that one or do that to that one. This is crazy.
And I feel bad for them. Like, it's obviously not good if they have sores for flies to be there. We try our best.
Yeah.
Here, give me some.
You want more?
Oh my gosh, he's big.
Well, I'd get that other one.
I know I'm saying he's big. Hopefully this says don't get on your skin. Excuse me, sweetie. I'm okay.
Oh, they're coming. There's that one to play. Get the big one.
Hi, baby.
They don't know what to do. Like, what? What's this lady doing to me?
Look at this. At least you don't kick.
No.
I can handle some
He is so big.
pig wrestling.
That's probably good, I guess. Maybe just the smell of it will keep him off.
I know. I'm not doing anything to you.
Brandy, this is like our 9th year raising pigs. Did you know that?
It's been a while.
That one's
big
coughing all this
boy.
dust. I've realized that they're not sick. It's from all this dust in here that they're coughing. You get you a big old thing of dust in your mouth. You all right?
Hey, go get a drink.
Jeez.
It's been held.
You didn't inhale it, did you?
If you get it on your skin, your hand can fall off.
Oh, okay. Boy, see how they're pawing and stuff? Everyone says they're in, what do they call it, Brandy? They're just like anxious. They're getting their feed.
Well, you know how, I remember like our baby goats.
Yeah.
Their little
Oh,
tails
yeah.
wag when they eat. So it just must be like an instinctive
So
thing.
the time that he kicked me and the time that he didn't try to really kick you, but they were eating feed.
Yeah. Well, but he's still, I don't think it's the same as pawing. He's
Yeah.
like, get away. You're
Yeah,
gonna get my
this is
feed.
mine. Eddie did that to me too.
You're a little piggy.
We'll give him one treat because they haven't got treats in a couple days. And Eddie already got one, so give Chief one.
There you go, sweetie. I know, you're a good boy. You are.
Let's sit
You
over
would feel
here.
bad if you kicked me.
Okay, so we want to talk to you guys up here on Dutchies. We haven't put a video over here in like 2 or 3 weeks.
I reminded him.
She said, hey, we need to make a video. So we've got the horse, when we got the horses, like the couple of videos, they've got so many comments, people telling us that we shouldn't have them, we should get rid of them, other people being encouraging. What's your opinion on that?
I feel like, I don't know, like I said on one of the Keeping It Dutch videos, no one is born like an expert of any animal. So all you can do is just start and do your best and ask for help. It's not like we went and bought 20 horses.
Yeah.
We bought 2. So we're doing it slowly and we are taking advice. So we're also researching, talking to our vet, talking to friends who have horses. So I just feel like I appreciate the encouragement because no matter what anyone thinks, they're not completely an expert and they didn't come out of their mama being a horse expert. So it takes learning from everyone.
But all the experts that do leave us good comments, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's the thing I was telling you is like, what people who've never had a certain animal before aren't supposed to get them because they've never had them before.
Yeah, like how would
I
you?
was like, oh
how
my
would
gosh.
you ever? Like, oh, you shouldn't build a house because you've never done it. You
Yeah.
shouldn't get a dog because you've never had one.
Talking
Like,
about
you
the
have
house, I
to-
had so many people tell me I shouldn't plumb the house because I should leave it to the plumbers and this.
It's been good so far.
Being really discouraging to me about it, but I didn't let it get to me. I did it. And we'll talk about that in the other Keeping It Dutch channel about the plumbers and stuff because we actually.
So I think just
have some
in
stuff.
general, we're saying.
Don't let people encourage.
Yeah, don't let
you.
it get discouraging. If it ends up being like, oh, he's like drooling. If it ends up being like something with their safety or our safety, we wouldn't be opposed to getting rid of any type of animal.
Yeah.
But so far, it's been good. We're being careful with them. We're doing the best we can. They're healthy. They're happy.
Yep.
So
Whoa. So today's the first day of fall. It's a little breezy today, but it feels amazing. It's probably like 68 degrees right now. And it's supposed to warm back up in a few days in the 90s, but I think the hundreds are probably over.
What is...
Dang, Chief.
He just got a big drink of water.
We haven't had rain here in forever. Everything's just dusty. The pigs are dusty. The horses are dusty. Gabby and Gracie are over here. I mean, it's just dusty. So you hear them cough. And,
playing with hay.
He's still sure trying to get it. So I've cut back on their grain. I never gave them a lot of grain anyways, but I want it to be more of, not necessarily a treat, but not their full meal.
Yeah,
I guess
which you haven't had it be that anyway, but we're needing to learn to work them and for them to let us. So like you said, not necessarily as a treat, but just as a distraction where they'll be focused on eating it and we can get them used to us, like that fly spray, like touching them, petting them, working on their feet.
Yep. So it's gonna be a cool day today. I'm gonna get in there and work Eddie in a little while. You guys might see that on the Keeping It Dutch channel. But yeah, we're trying to work him way more. And as far as he's laying down getting a little dust bath.
What in the world? How cute.
Getting them flies off of him, Brandy.
Well, I tried to help him. You're so cute, baby.
He just wiped off look all the flies.
I think my little rubbing did better.
I think it did too.
Is that, no, that's dirt.
No, there's the flies on there.
Oh my goodness.
Huh.
Well,
take a little dust bath.
I think you just wiped off whatever I rubbed on you. Silly.
So anyways, I don't even know what we were talking about. Gabby, Gracie, get back. Get back.
You were going to work Eddie and you
we're going to start working Eddie more. And the halters, we don't leave them on there 24/7. We've taken them off, putting them on. They're on this morning because I want to work them here in a little bit. And yeah, kind of just go from there. You know, I don't know if I'll really show that or not. Like, I don't know, we might.
Well, and also, like, we understand taking them off sometimes, but Chief, it's easy as pie to get his on. Eddie's, it's not. So we're not going to take it off every single time because that's this whole other traumatic thing right now, getting it back on him. Yeah. So sometimes we need to leave it on a little longer throughout the day rather than catching him and doing that whole
we're definitely not going to leave him on like we leave town for a day or two. Yeah, we understand that. But throughout the day when we're here, it's not a big deal. A lot of you guys were saying that as soon as you're done using them, take it off. That may be the case, but that's not what we're going to do.
Well, I feel like it'd be the same thing with dogs and collars or something. Like Lily's had her foot up through hers before, but sometimes animals need them on to be able to catch them or to be able to put their leashes on or their lead ropes. And him, it's such a hard thing right now to get it on him that if we're here throughout the day, we're going to leave it on so that way we can easily hook up his lead rope and not have to have this whole traumatic thing over and over again.
I need to get a little cowboy rope, where they call it, that Luke has. And
he's pretty smart.
You catch him.
He's pretty smart of getting away from that.
He knows what's up. He's not stupid by any means. These horses are extremely smart. But as far as this video is about, is like, should we have not got them? I don't think so. Like Brandy was saying earlier, like you just because you never had an animal, don't be discouraged not to get them. Do some research, and we did. That's why I built the size pen that I did. I didn't build like a little 20 by 20 pen to have these little horses in, but it's a 1/4 acre. That's plenty big for a winter pen, and I got some round bells coming hopefully this weekend. I don't know if I told you that we got round bells.
No, you were gonna look for some.
Yeah, we found some, and that way we can get a round bell feeder, stick it in there, and we can still.
He's messing with your ladder.
It's not even in there.
Well, I mean, he was kind of pushing up against it.
So we can just have round bells. They have access all day. We've been flaking them in the morning and in the evening, and they've had plenty. We come out here and they clean it all up really, really good. I'm actually very surprised at how well the horses clean up their feed.
Yeah.
Like hardly any waste.
Well, and it looks like Hayden gave them quite a bit this morning, and they're taking care of it.
Yeah, they'll have that eaten. They'll eat it all.
They're doing a little trot.
They're a little trotting around a little bit.
Oh, they bite each other's legs.
Yeah, kind of like the Gabby and Gracie. That's all they do all day long.
They just play it with each other.
He ain't kicked them or nothing. But you guys, don't be discouraged. If you guys are looking to get new animals, mini horses, donkeys, whatever, don't let people discourage you. What are they doing? He's got a big old horsefly on him.
I know.
But don't let people discourage you. If that's something you're wanting to do it. Like just like Marianne said, the house build, the off-grid, just the homesteading in general. Don't let people discourage you not to do things that you want to go out and try. Be prepared for them as much as possible. Do research, obviously. What you got?
And like I said, don't get in over your head. Like the people we bought them from had like 25.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous to be like, we'll take your entire
Herd or whatever, I don't know.
Will take your entire stock of them that you have. Now that would be a little extreme. But if you're getting one or two of a new animal and just learning as you go, as long as they're healthy and being taken care of, I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all.
I think the main thing when you're getting new animals, especially like sheep and even horses, you have to know what you could feed them. You got to feed them the horse clean, good hay, grass. Like sheep, you could not, the Dorper sheep we had, you couldn't feed them copper. And a lot of people didn't know that. They would just feed them like goat and sheep
well,
feed.
maybe used that goats need the copper.
Yeah, and these Dorper sheep didn't need copper. It's actually poisonous to them. So do your research on what feed you can actually give them. Some people were thinking that we're giving these horses the same feed as we're giving the pigs, and it's not. We got actual horse feed.
Yeah.
Mini horse feed.
Well, and I feel like just like a human, the main thing they're going to need is food, water, shelter. So if you know how, like what they specifically need, you give them the shelter and all that, then the other stuff you just kind of learn as you go.
And we did find out that you do need to work. You need to be out here working them every day, if not every other day, as much as you possibly can, because I could already tell. Like Eddie is even more standoffish than he was the first day. He's got better the last few days, but of that week span, I could tell if we weren't working him or out here petting them and being with them, they're a little bit more skittish. So that is true. You need to be out here interacting with them. And Brandy, did you set up the appointment with the?
No, I asked when. I need to call him.
Okay, so you want to tell them what we're gonna do?
Well,
is it guild?
Well, to make him, it's like. It's castration, equine, that's a horse, castration. So I've looked up a lot of stuff like you really can do it at any point, but I thought,
Kind of like a human?
I guess.
That's crazy.
Like I thought he was kind of, well, you don't do that to humans.
No, but they get, okay.
But
Yeah, don't do that to me.
I felt like he was maybe kind of too old, but actually it recommends like 1 to 1.5 year old, so he's actually right on target. So I called the vet in our area that sees like large breed animals, and they said that yes, they could for sure do it. It's just I don't know why, but they wait until it's cooler weather. So like
stress on them
maybe because you know how it was kind of stressful on Pearl when we had her in the trailer. It was really hot, but he said like late October, early November, so pretty much just about a month away. So I'm gonna make an appointment. And I got the price range just to kind of see. We had no idea what to expect.
What did they tell you what the price range was?
Well, first they had no idea.
Gabby, Gracie.
They didn't know.
Gracie, hold on. Gabby, Gracie, settle down.
They're fine.
Hey, settle down. Go.
When I first asked the price, the lady was like, I don't really know. And I said, well, I mean, I kind of have to have a range. Like, is it $100? Is it $2,000? So she talked to someone else in the office and they narrowed it down to like $150 to $300. And that's a fine range for me. It's just
basically gives you an idea.
Yeah, it's just based on how much anesthesia he'll need. And I don't know. I mean, he's wild. So he might need more, but I bet it's more just on like their body weight and all that of how the anesthesia affects them. So at least we know it's not going to be more than $300. And I think that would be well worth it just to kind of let him calm down a little bit.
That's what a lot of people say, that calms them down.
Yeah.
And having two studs isn't a good thing, especially when it comes to breeding season and all that.
Yeah, like I mean, if there was a female horse in there and stuff,
they'd probably be fighting
then I
each other.
think it would be more of a problem. But right now, it's kind of like they just do their little boy wrestling around like they are now, biting at each other.
It's kind of like deer. The bucks run together. They'll run in. I've seen honestly like 15 bucks in a field at one time.
Like they get along fine.
Yeah, but then once deer season, I call it deer season whenever we're out able to hunt. But when the rut starts to kick in, these bucks split off from each other.
Yeah,
and it's a war.
More like a competition.
Yeah,
than
it's a
friends.
war.
So that's what, they're not endangering each other or being too rough with each other. But I think doing that for him is going to make him calm down some. And then it'll just make him a better pet for us and get along with Chief better.
No, get back. They get in the dogs, Gabby and Gracie get in the mud and they won't come over here and say, hey, look, I got in the mud. Crazy. That one's just snorting that dust.
Hi, baby.
But yeah, so to wrap this video up,
Gabby's
I guess.
Down here.
Hey, Gabby. Hey, Gracie. Gracie gets real jealous.
I know.
So to wrap this video up, that way it was not like a 40-minute video or whatever. No, we shouldn't be discouraged not to get animals. And what's some other comments we're saying? We had some people giving some really good advice.
Well, different things about just leading them.
Okay.
And maybe we're going to have to look into, I think he made a lot of progress just in those 30 minutes or whatever.
They were saying it was the way I was holding them too. They could see a difference when I was up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and also potentially tying him to Chief. But I don't know. I think
know.
we've even passed that point where
Yeah.
maybe he'll do okay. We just have to. I think you did better with him of him being like, okay, he's in charge. I'm not going to pull him around where he
Yeah.
would kind of pull me or Hayden around.
They can definitely tell them that y'all are telling us that too. Like they could tell like if you're nervous or scared.
Well, and I wasn't really nervous, but I feel like even the dogs, like, you just have more of a presence of like, hey, I'm in charge.
You're the leader.
You're not going to push me around, and I'm kind of more of a pushover with them probably.
That's
so.
how the Gabby and Gracie are. Like I'm their pack leader, and you could tell it's crazy.
Like I'll tell them to go to their pen, and they're like,
They listen.
They're like, this is kind of optional, and he tells them, and they're
They go
like,
straight to it.
okay.
Well, it's crazy. Like Brandy could walk out of the house, and they may come say hi to her, like lick her a little bit, and they'll just disappear. When I come out of the house, they're on my hip every single place I go. Like they're over here right now. I mean, everywhere. And that's part of that's got to be their instinct as the pack leader. They follow the leader, you know, type of deal. It's it's really interesting.
And too, just their body language and stuff, how they'll kind of like cower down to you. Like they're not scared of you. Like you don't hurt
just know
them.
who's in charge.
They just,
Hey, look. What's up, Chief? He's like nothing.
He's doing his little laps.
But yeah, if you guys got any more advice for us that we haven't already got, because we've got tons. Like we got like thousands of comments on a couple of videos. It was really good. But yeah, if you got any more advice for us that maybe we didn't catch, leave us some comments down below.
They're like racing around us. The only thing, I definitely like the comments. The only hard thing is when there's one and then the next one contradicts that one.
I know.
You know, so we kind of have to filter through and take some advice, but then still do our own research and trial and error. Because really, we're like, they're saying opposite things, but they both sound legitimately like they think they know.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I laugh at that because we'll get one. We literally had a live stream the other day with the horses, and someone was saying, hey, lead them in a circle. Then the next comment says, hey, don't lead him in a circle.
So we're like, what?
It's funny. Then Kevin, I think it was Kevin got on there, said, don't lead him in a circle. I said, Kevin, you ain't never had horses. What are you talking about? It was just funny though. But yeah, just the comments, I think some people may do that just to mess with us. I don't know. I find it entertaining.
I would hope they would be trying to be helpful.
The majority of people are very helpful. Then there's some of you guys that I think just do it to get a laugh out of it. And that's all right. That's funny to me. Because I could see that. I said, all right, wait a minute. And then you can, like you said, you just do your own research.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
And each animal's different. Even though it can kind of work for their breed or whatever, we might have to try different little tricks with them.
Yeah. They're all eating sticks. It's crazy.
What are they doing? They're having like a little hay party. Hi, babies. Gracie, where's your stick? Where's your stick, Grace?
She's like, I don't know. Okay, I think that's all we got for you today. Hey, I'll give you guys an update because last time I posted, I think I was talking about the carnivore diet and all that stuff.
Yeah, you still been doing that.
I'm still on my diet, and I'll make another video talking about it and the progress. You guys might be able to see my face actually. I think slimmed up a little bit because I've lost several pounds, and I'll talk about that in another video. And Brandy, you want to start doing carnivore?
No, thank you. There's Eddie.
All right, Eddie, are you trying to sneak up behind me? Where you at? There he is. All right, we'll catch you on next video. We're going to try to post more on here regularly.
You cut me out of there.
Oh, sorry. We'll catch you on next video. Bye.
Bye.